State government decision has been one of the most discussed political issues in the state in recent time. Recall Governor Wike had released the facility to the presidential candidate of the PDP for free for the party's presidential campaign scheduled for January 11 this year. But a statement by the Rivers State Commissioner for Sports, Chris Green, claimed the approval was withdrawn due to a revelation that the Presidential Council of the PDP with a violent faction of the state APC has perfected plans to distort the peace in the state. But the spokesperson of Atiku Abubakar Presidential Campaign Organization in Rivers State, Dr. Lelunu Wumbubasa, faulted all claims.
You wouldn't expect that it's only in 48 hours that we'll walk into that place. There's a lot of preparations to be done beyond security and aesthetics. And so we saw his earlier approval as a Greek gift.
However, the Rivers State PDP Campaign Council has commended the decision of the Governor Wike's administration. This is according to a statement by the Campaign Council's Director of Publicity and Communications, Ogbona Nwuke. Nwuke says the Rivers State people cannot collude with persons who do not share their aspiration for a stable and better society. The chairman of Rivers State chapter of the APC, Emeka Beke, described the allegations against his party by the Rivers State government as very laughable.
In December, we're supposed to have the presidential rally in Rivers State. I wrote to the Rivers State government for approval because we've written to them before, we they be giving to us, we paid money. Till end of December, we didn't get any response from the Rivers State government. As I speak to you, the National Campaign Organization have written to the governor of Rivers State, who the letter came through me to them, and up till now, no response concerning that.
The trio of Enefa Georgewill, Haya King, and Isaac Nkem Uwaduno have expressed reservations about the decision.
For me, this is unfortunate, coming from my own governor. For us, in the civil society space, we think that the office of a governor should be a very respected one.
I remember in 2019, people campaigned. 2015, beyond opposition, everybody campaigned. Nobody was stopped.
If you have stayed in Rivers State, you know the politics of accusation and counter-accusation has been in vogue. That's been the trend.
The ordinary people in the streets of Port Harcourt also spoke on the state government's action.
Concerning the issue, it's politics anyway, but for me, since Wike has approved that particular venue for them, for me, let him just allow them to do their campaign.
Already, the spokesperson of Atiku Abubakar Presidential Campaign Organization in Rivers State says the decision of the state government would not affect the electoral fortunes of the PDP presidential candidate, Atiku Abubakar, in the state.
Our focus is to ensure that Alhaji Atiku Abubakar and the Atiku Okowa presidency succeeds not just in Rivers State but in Nigeria.
With less than 3 weeks to the presidential election, a lot more remains to be seen on how members of the PDP Presidential Council in Rivers State will turn what many have described as an electoral challenge to their presidential candidate to a fortune. From Port Harcourt, the Rivers State capital, Andy Omano, Arise News.